see Afro Thunder opt to start things with his Mario, and we'll be starting it all off game 1 here on Smashville. This is a rather interesting matchup, just because most light characters don't really like fighting against Mario. They have the tools to fight around him, however, he can invalidate a lot of aerial pressure, and his combo game can make early kills very possible. That being said, contesting Game & Watch in the air is rather difficult because he persists so well in the air. And he himself has a invincible up smash. It's very similar to Mario's. So, with very similar tools on the ground and similar tools in the air, we'll see how Kofi brings things back as he gets hit with the 4 Glory special. Afro Thunder taking the first stock in this set, and I really don't even know where the percentage even came from for that to happen. Nonetheless, Kofi sitting in control of the stage, and Afro Thunder blocking up the percentage as things go. Afro wise to the antics of Kofi's Game & Watch, making sure not to put himself in a position where he has to worry about the plumber's head on that up smash. I like how Kofi's going for all these jab 1 connections into his other hits. He's making sure not to just throw it out raw because Mario does such a fine job of punishing it. Speaking of, Kofi doing a fine job on punishing that poor landing from Afro, but Afro continuing to contest space. As Mario sits at 146%. Things are looking rather dangerous. Afro not really having an issue with building up the percentages against Kofi. And the jab finisher not going to be enough. And we see the cape on the Tempura. Very interesting. But doesn't really matter as Afro throws himself to the arms of an angel in that up smash. And we're back to a somewhat even game. Percentage is sitting in Afro's favor, and Kofi really looking for this up smash now. He's looking for something to start a combo, and it's what he gets. He gets a couple of juggles out of the up air. But Afro looking to try and finish things up, build up plenty of percentage where he can. Very well-spaced fireballs from Afro Thunder, doing what he can to contest space against Kofi, check his aerial movement. And the knockback from that forward smash, just enough for Kofi to not worry about being punished for being an unsafe option. And I feel like if Afro managed to reverse that up smash, that could have been it for the set. But Kofi's still in it, and he still has plenty of an opportunity to take this back, staying at 91%. The rage build-up on a couple of Game & Watch's moves make things look pretty nice for him, but it's going to be that well-loved up smash that cleans things up as we move into Game 2.
Mr. Game & Watch.
Now, I don't particularly expect Afro Thunder to switch characters, but I would be interested to see if Kofi stays with his character. Regardless of the success that Game & Watch has garnered for him, he does have a tendency to move around in the cast regardless of result. And, in fact, we are going to be seeing him move to his Marth. I'll be honest, I was actually expecting Afro Thunder to switch to his Marth in response. However, here we stand. And immediately we should see a bit of the dominance in this particular matchup. Afro Thunder is going to have a bit of difficulty outspacing Kofi and his tools. The Falchion giving a ton of room for Marth to just dance around the short-handed melee characters like Mario. Percentages even themselves up, and Kofi looking for the quick kill there with the forward smash. Instead of just opting for the grab pressure. Oh, that would have been a sweet pivot up smash, but he's not going to get it. And Afro almost getting the dunk once again off that forward air, but Kofi a bit wise to it this time, remembering that it's a very active threat. And these dancing plates just not looking like a smart idea. Afro seems to have a very good sense of when to shield and when to grab out of the pressure. And the finisher on that dancing blade is going to be able to clean the stock up for Kofi. But the up smash from Afro Thunder is just not going to be enough. We see the power shield on the shield breaker. Still very amusing to me after all these years. But nonetheless. Kofi taking things a bit more patiently, but it's not really going to do him anything. He drops his shield and eats a back air for his efforts. Now we're sitting at rather tied situations here. Kofi's still controlling the stage nicely, and really goes to show that this counter pick has worked out so well for him. Just constantly contesting space, and the only advantage that Afro's been able to net has really been whenever Kofi makes a questionable decision or just on really slim timing in between options. Goes to show that despite how bad the matchup is, if you study it long enough, you'll recognize how your character can get around with their tools. And we're seeing Afro Thunder go for a lot more raw bears in this set compared to game 1, and I really like that. It's one of Mario's longest reaching moves. It also has considerable knockback on it, and we're seeing that Afro's been using it to try and contest space. And we don't have the coin finish on that. Average is constantly putting up pressure against Kofi. This game looking fairly close. A couple of pummels don't really do much for Afro Thunder, but very poor landing is going to be what allows Kofi to win things out 2-0. A rather close game, but nonetheless ending in favor of Kofi.